Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to be learning how to color with colored pencils. So let's start with solid colors. There are two things to keep in mind to get a smooth solid color. The first thing is strokes. Use circular strokes. Horizontal and vertical strokes are not recommended as when they are merged together, they create patches like this. The second thing to keep in mind is layers. So always make the first layer very light. And as you progress to further layers, the amount of pressure should also increase. If you don't have time to do this, you can use a method called as burnishing. Burnishing basically means applying great amount of pressure in the first layer itself, so that you don't have to come back with other layers on top of it. But the disadvantage with burnishing is that you flatten out the tooth of the paper. What I mean is that paper has ridges and grooves just like any other surface, and the grooves hold the pigment of the colored pencils. So if you apply a lot of pressure, it flattens out the paper and you cannot go back and change the color by adding black or lightening it with white or even add strokes on top of it later. So the next topic is gradients. There are three types of gradients. The first one is hue. So you basically transition from one color to another. In this case, it's yellow to orange. The second type of gradient is variation through saturation. And the last one is variation through values, which basically is tints and shades of the same color. So how do you do these gradients with colored pencils? I will start with the lighter color on one end. Use the same strokes as we learnt in the solid colors. And as I come towards the other end, I will ease the pressure. I'll do the same thing on the opposite end with orange. Then I'll come back with the lighter color and merge it near the center. You can repeat this process till you're satisfied with the saturation of the colors. So moving on with the saturation. All you have to do is vary the amount of pressure that you put. You can start with a lighter pressure, and as you move towards the other end, you can gently increase it. For the next type of gradients, you first have to make a gradient with black itself, and then you have to come back with the color on top of it. An exercise you can do is deriving colors through images. Find images which are interesting and aesthetically pleasing. You can also go one step further and create palettes like these. If your pencils are water soluble, you can make gradients within the palettes. Also keep in mind the proportion of colors. So if in case the color red exceeds every other color in the image, represent the same even in the palette. So now let's look at some examples. In this example, only analogous colors were allowed. So I chose yellow, yellowed orange, and orange. If in case these three colors are limiting, you can always blend them to create different colors. Also try and use the different shades and tints for the same color. So as you can see in the background, I have used brown, which is a shade of yellow. You can also use negative space, which is basically white space, to generate more interest when you have scarcity of colors. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.